For number 13, we're making another Automoblocks piece. We're going to be using the mirror feature, and we're just going to sketch a quarter of it at first. So let's start out by making a rough shape of what it looks like. So I know there's two rectangles. I know the distance between the two top pieces is 0.07. And notice that because I drew them at the same time, it scales them for me. Between the base and the top of this is supposed to be 0.39. Oh, and I just lost a constraint there. That's okay. I'm going to click on horizontal constraint, this bottom corner and this bottom corner. And this is going to make the two of them line up. I know the space between the two needs to be 0.04. And that from this line to this line, you know what, I'm going to hold off on that dimension for right now. Between this line and this line, let's get that in first. This is 1.15. Now let's go back and change this. This is 0.3. Let's get to where we can see everything in one view. Okay, I have all of my width dimensions, I have both of my height dimensions. I'm going to add a fillet to this top corner first. If you look at your sheet, it says it is 0.1. And this back corner has a different fillet, it's 0.05, so I don't have to exit out. I can just highlight, type over the top of the old, and select new. And then the trickiest one is getting this little curve in between here. And the easiest way I've found to do that is to make a little line. I'm going to dimension the line. D's for dimension, by the way. Dimension it from the top at 0.15. Then I'm going to make a circle. C is the shortcut for circle. I'm going to snap the circle to the side of that. I'm also going to use a tangent constraint to make this circle tangent to this line. Now I am going to trim the things I do not need, which is this piece and this piece, and I'm going to make this into a construction line. I also do not need the little space between here, so I turn trim back on, drag through, and I'm left with just this. Okay, now I can go and mirror this. So here's my mirror tool. I'm going to select everything. My mirror line is here. I'm going to select everything again because we just made a quarter of it. So I'm putting that in there. If I drag from right to left, it'll highlight anything it touches, and I'm going to delete those by pressing the delete key. And then I can extrude. Shortcut is E. I'll make this, let's see what a 1/2 inch looks like. That looks appropriate, so I'm going to hit enter, and this one is done.